Well, I may have just made an executive decision. I think we're done with intros. If it can't be taken off when we're done, then we can't have it.
I for one enjoyed watching that the bluegill that I was holding was 10 times the size of any bluegill that was listed.
I just kind of looked at that and I was like, bait.
Well, it's free advertisement for Wednesday night show, I guess.
Well, that's true. I just said Mark sabotaged us is all. So
you guys don't understand. I don't know how you do that. I don't give a damn. But if it can't be taken off when we're done, there's no sense of having them on.
It's just a matter of remembering to remove it. So,
but I don't know how, and I'm not going to learn how. I feel like a friend of mine named Bill Shaw. When I was growing up, he was one of my mentors, teaching me how to build race cars and work on cars. And he got me a first job at a dealership and, things like that. I worked for him when I was 15 in his garage at home. But anyhow, as he got older, he was in business for himself and he hired me to work for him. And I told him one day, I said, Bill, your tools are rusting. You never use them. Don't you think you ought to exercise them a little bit? And he said, no. He said, I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to learn this new stuff. And that's how I feel right now. But welcome to Catfish Weekly, everybody.
Hey, timer thing's going off.
Your timer thing's going off.
Yeah, my dinner just got done. See you guys.
See you, buddy.
We're drawing tonight for
we are drawing tonight.
Contestant.
We have a whopping two folks on the list.
That's it?
That is it. We have James from Cool Cats and we have J-Dog.
J-Dog? Really?
J-Dog.
Yeah. Yep. He called me and he's like, hey, how do I get on this? He said, from what I've seen last season, I think I have a good shot this year. So
like, good for him. I'm happy he got in here.
I ain't seen him in a while. It'd be good to see him.
I don't see him in chats and stuff much anymore. I
think he watches in the background.
More fish than he does.
Do what?
I think he's embarrassed because his wife catches more fish than he does.
Well, maybe
sometimes. But I can tell you from experience, Jay will sit there and let somebody else catch every fish there and never touch the rod.
Mm-hmm.
He really does enjoy just going out and getting other people on fish.
Oh, yeah.
I understand how that is.
So, well, I'm going to get ready to say hello to everybody real quick, but I got to say something. I'm trying to prepare for 2026, and I'm going to turn over a new leaf in 2026, and I want to say something nice about you guys. One, Josh.
You're trying to get a lie in before the end of the year.
Josh, I just want to say that I think it is remarkable how beautifully shiny the top of your head is. And Lyle, that red shirt makes you look like you're almost tall enough to be Santa Claus.
Almost.
So,
almost. Just missed about this much.
We walked into Harbor Freight Saturday afternoon. Christina, both kids, and I were out and about, and I was looking for a gun case, not like a safe, just a case that I can throw a gun in, when I go hunting and stuff. And Rural King was the junk that they had marked the prices up so high it wasn't even worth it. So I was like, well,
really?
Harbor Freight had the all their Apache cases, which are like, it's just like a Pelican case. They had those 30% off. So I said, we'll go there and get one of those. We walked into our local Harbor Freight. They had a Christmas tree set up and had a Santa Claus up, just a mannequin type thing, Santa Claus sitting there. John, as soon as we walked in, screamed Lyle and went running up to him.
That's kind of funny, actually. Good boy.
So we got a photo with him. Or actually, both kids got pictures with Lyle. So
It could be worse. It really could be.
No, I haven't said hi to anybody yet.
Okay, so
ooh, that looks good.
And that's good.
That's one of the best things about Thanksgiving is that leftover bird.
Yeah, that's what I made.
Make a pot pie out of it. And get rid
I
of
made
it.
a turkey pot pie tonight. So
Turkey noodle soup, boys.
I don't know.
Well-
I associate noodle soup with being sick. So. Because that's
Well, none of us got time for
what mom always give me. If I had the stomach bug, mom always give me like noodle soup. So I don't eat noodle soup because I think about being sick.
Well, real quick, we got Jeff Beal, Joe Buck 66, John Boy's Catfish and Mama Cindy, Lance McCoo guy, Brewer Boys Outdoors, awesome Fields to Water YouTube channel. You guys haven't checked them out, man. He is freaking awesome.
That guy's great.
He is. We got Lisa Swain. Seen he's starting to put out a little bit of content here recently, shorts wise. So we got
Salute.
Catfish Cowboy and Mark Barnum.
Salute your shorts.
922 Crappie Barbecue.
Messed him up.
Mr. Sampy. I'm a trying. I finally broke that. I was stuck for about a month, and I finally broke that and took off a couple more pounds, and then Thanksgiving happened. Put a couple more back on.
You know, on weight loss, I've noticed something. You hit a spot where you go for a while and you're just hanging out. You're not gaining, but you're not losing.
You plateau.
And once you get past that, it starts going back the other way again. And I'm close to 60 pounds, which is not near what Chad has done.
Yeah, I had a lot more to lose, though.
You did. And you've done really well. But there's one thing about that is kind of irritating because none of your clothes fit.
That is
That
very irritating, and especially people are like, my boss was asking me a week or two ago. He's like, "So, have you went and bought a new wardrobe yet?" And I'm like, "No, I can't afford it." I'm like, plus, and I, you know, I am down 2 sizes right now, shirt wise, and I have some clothes that that I had that was the right size for right now, but I don't want to buy now, and then hopefully in another 6 to 8 months, I'm another 60 to 80 pounds down, right? So that's my hope is to get.
Well, absolutely, yeah.
The only thing different on that, and and that could just be me, but when I was losing mine a few years ago, jeans at Rural King are cheap, and that's what I wear. Just those old Rural King carpenter jeans. At the time, they were like $8 a pair. There was something almost rewarding in, oh, hey, I can, I went down another size. And so I stepped all the way down every time I could go down another size in jeans, but that kept me motivated because I could see results.
I'm down to a 3 where a 3X is comfortable. I have a 2X polo sitting on my desk at work that every few weeks I'm trying on, and I've noticed it went from halfway, belly and tight to where it's just tight right now. So I'm getting there.
You're getting there.
We'll get there. Let's see. We got Bob I can't pronounce it. Hagu. We got Troy from Real and Virtual Outdoors. Catch Fish with us. Miss Chrissy Brown. Excuse me. Let's see. Am I missing anybody here? There's member Catfish and Crappie. Schmeeder of the Cedars. Same old name. There's this Pontoon Jody. I know you put her up on there, but gotta say hi to her. Randy Swain. Air Run. Parker Pursuits. I thought I see somebody say
you got him a couple deer the other day.
He did. Yeah. There's Brian B. Greg Burgess. Member LG Bass. Brian says, Chad, I will send you Josh credit card number and you can buy all the clothes you need. Merry
Yeah,
Christmas.
I
like
posted
that.
I posted a quick follow up that I said, Brian, it'll decline. It still has a record long shutdown on it. So
True that. There's Solo Texan Adventures. V Smith. And I'm to the bottom now. There's Nubby's Catfish.
Nubbies? Yep.
Oh, caught him right there at the end. All right.
Troy from Real and Virtual Outdoors.
That's right, Troy.
Yeah.
I'm almost completely out of the moo wearing clothing range.
Nice.
But I could send some of my old clothes to Troy, and he could probably wear some of my old shirts as a moo. I'm just saying.
I think you ought to send them to Dockery.
That's true.
He could use them for a pup tent.
I think it'd just be hilarious to see. It'd be like when your kids dress up in you know, they'd like got to put on dad's shirt or something like that. It'd be the same thing.
But no, I appreciate the kind words too. But Lyle, seriously, the 60 pounds is incredible.
It's awesome.
Especially somebody of your stature. I mean, being 3'8", 60 pounds is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you how much it is, Chad. It's going from a size 44 jean waist to 36s, and they won't stay up.
That's awesome.
Do
buddy.
not
Really
stand up during the show.
Please do not stand up.
Don't worry.
That's my
true,
public service to everybody in chat tonight. As I'm telling you.
That's the truth. It's amazing. I would have never believed I was that. I'm wearing jeans now that I had worn. I don't know how.
That's awesome.
Long time.
That's awesome. So let's talk about fishing. What are we talking about tonight?
We talk about drawing for Top Cat tonight.
Yeah, we knew that, but yeah, we're kind of unscripted tonight. It's no script. So
do you have bragging board later?
We do not.
We do not have.
We do not. I was working on a boat all day and trying to cook a bird and everything else. So we didn't. The computer didn't get touched until the stream got put up.
In the realm of working on a boat, I'm assuming you didn't get a bunch of snow to keep you from working on the boat.
No, it started sleeting on me a little bit while I was out there, and it was enough. I'm like, well, I'll gather everything up and take it back in the garage. And about as soon as I got it all back in the garage, it stopped. So wow. I went back out there and tried to mess with it again. Of course, by that time, it was time to go get the kids from school. So
right. 2 days of snow, about 8 inches roughly.
You deserve every bit of it.
If somebody's got to have it, I'm glad it's you, better you than me. So
well, I'm not so sure about that.
We don't want it.
Yeah, I didn't want it either, but you know.
But
let me ask you fellas this: that you guys don't have anything to really talk about. Let's help a brother out. So you may have seen on my Facebook, I posted a little video. I backed the trailer in, had it detached, and my trailer goes floating. The boat was frozen to the trailer.
Oh, shoot.
So, just curious, do you guys have any tips or tricks of, one, how to keep it from maybe doing something? Like
spray your bunk boards down with cooking spray.
Well, that's probably good. Most of the time,
it works perfectly.
They fall out.
It works perfectly. And the greenies won't throw a fit about, the other, you could spray it down with a lot of stuff that it would work, but they're not going to have too much of a gripe about cooking spray going into water. So,
no. Yeah, I was sitting there, and this ain't the first, obviously every year we get down there, and I've had it set there for 10, 15 minutes, the boat trailer floating back and forth. You're trying to rock it with the motor to just keep the trailer straight, but
I
didn't know. I was like,
I have not had that one happen yet, but
I mean, a lot of people, they'll be like, somebody like Mark, who their boat's probably been parked since October 31st, and they don't get it back out until like May
Mark's
31st.
Mark's one of those guys like the ones down here at Lake of Egypt, and they have their boat shrink wrapped at the end of the season.
Ooh.
This was a comment that Lance had made, and
That
for
could be
somebody that's a
done, but-
DIY guy, they may think of a way to do this and put a video out. I'm just saying,
That
a video
could.
idea.
I'm telling you, there's a way coming to mind that you could do it.
I'm just putting it out there.
I just don't know how durable it would be supporting the weight of a boat and having a boat run up on it.
Yeah. I mean, you have obviously.
Mark says he's just going to start using AI like somebody he knows. Mark, if you're going to start using AI, just understand that the rest of us have already been using it for a while, so you're going to have to play catch up.
About time you get on the board.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that real quick. So, I have been trying to put out content on all my social medias a little bit more often, and yes, I've been using some AI for fun of it because there's some apps out there that I think that are just hilarious, especially any that can put me in one turkey costume and then one make me dance. That's hilarious.
That one was
sorry, that was funny. But I've also been putting out other questions to try to engage people to put out their, practices, things that work for them, educate people. And here's the problem I have with that is the engagement when you ask that kind of stuff goes way down. And what bothers me is I'm doing it to try to, because there's some things that I don't have a clue about. And just like when I asked about the boat trailer sticking, do you guys have any ideas, right? That's part of why this community was built and why it was so big and why Catfish Weekly was so big for so long is trying to help the fellow anglers.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we need to do a better job of that, of helping each other out on them posts and stuff and putting out that information like, hey, this works for me.
I think I don't want to believe that it's people trying to hoard their information. Like they think that, helping somebody is going to, hurt their chances of doing something else. I don't want to believe that that's what it is. But I know I'm a member of several different catfish groups and stuff on Facebook, and you scroll through and the AI, we do it on Catfish Weekly's Facebook group too. I turn the AI on. If you see Whiskerbot, that's the group AI. It asks those same types of questions. And you scroll through your feed and there's another one. I wonder almost if it isn't just fatigue.
I've thought that, and I also think too, right, is if I make a comment on somebody's post and I'm slightly either wrong or somebody disagrees with me, I'm going to be ridiculed. And that could be.
Oh, yeah. What
works for me might not work for Josh, but it may work for somebody else.
Yeah, so, that's the thing. You post anything online and somebody don't agree with it, and all of a sudden they're going nuts, and that ain't changing anytime soon. We raised a generation of people that are used to typing stuff on a keyboard and not getting pumped in the mouth for what they said. So
yeah, well, here's
keyboard cojones.
I'm still not sold on what my favorite hook is yet, right? And this is one I put out there. What is your go-to size, style, and brand hooks when you're chasing big blue cats, right? Wanting to know people's opinion.
L197 Eagle Claws.
Did you comment? Did you share your knowledge? I'm just saying.
I'm partial to the bonehead.
If I seen the post, I did not see the post.
And that's the other thing, right? Yeah, I'm on a tyrant right.
Facebook showing me so much crap right now that I know it's nobody that I follow. It just shows me garbage. Let me pull this one up real quick because I was scrolling. I think it was this morning, and I saw that, and that looked awesome, Nubby. That looked real. You did really good work on that one. He is
Nubby, can you share that to me in Messenger? I don't think I saw it.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, we did a show last week about deals and stuff, and we have a lot of businesses in the community. That's also an opportunity to be able to share their links to people that may not know who they are. That's what I'm trying to get get going is, hey, let's one, educate, let's share each other, other small businesses and stuff like that. Somebody might not know about Boneheads.
Oh yeah.
I don't care if you share your own stuff on it. Share it.
I remember a time, it hadn't been that long ago, but it's been a while, that everything was a secret. Nobody would tell anybody anything. Doc Lang and I would message each other back and forth through the week about what happened at tournaments the weekend before and what was coming up and what we was trying. And in those days, him and I was some of the only people using planer boards. Everybody else laughed at us. And we just let them laugh, different things like that we done then that everybody thought we was stupid about. Now they're all doing the same shit we was doing then. With that being said, it turned around. And that was about the time Catfish Weekly started, when we started sharing information and telling everybody how we done things and why we done them. And now I see it regressing back the other way again. Now, maybe that's the way I'm looking at it, but that's what it appears to me.
I mean, it very well could be. And I'm not asking for people to give their spots and this and that, but
no.
And like I said, I would like to believe that that's not the case. I would like to believe that it's fatigue or something explainable. May not be. Maybe people just not want to, give anybody else an edge. The sport has become a lot more competitive in the past.
It has. And let me find, I'm not going to share his name.
And Brian's absolutely right.
You're not wrong.
Brian's saying the quiet part out loud. I mean,
that's very true.
I'm trying to remember.
And even those of us that you might think I'm not, but I got my moments. I'll tell you that for sure.
I agree.
There he is. I had a gentleman on a couple weeks ago message me, and he reached out, one, because of my weight loss, and he said he was on a similar journey, blah blah blah. But that started off a conversation, right? And he's in southeastern Tennessee, just northeast of Chattanooga.
Okay.
But me and him, we went back and forth. Great talking to him. But he was asking me, things about like cast nets and my boat and this and that, and he was looking to try to learn how to take it out on the river and stuff like that. Ask your advice. Yeah. I know one that used to ask my advice all the time and do the complete opposite.
My best friend in the world has done that for almost 30 years now.
Yeah, my wife's been doing it for 20.
Yeah.
But again, don't know this guy from a hole in the wall, but he reached out, asked him information. That's kind of why one of the reasons I kind of started trying to do that a little bit. But again, that also engages people to maybe not learn, but meet new people through the social media applications and find people in their area, maybe learn something from them as well. Right, a lot of you guys fish the bigger rivers, and you have a following, whether you believe it or not, or know it or not. You're sharing some of these guys. He's only been doing it for 2 or 3 years from a boat, so he's trying to learn that kind of stuff, right? So or learn maybe where to go on the river, or what you're doing and what works, what doesn't.
Danny Stone has joined us.
That's my buddy. He had a birthday the other day.
He did. Danny is 60 years old.
Speaking of birthday, he's how old?
60.
I would have never.
You would never guess.
I'd have never guessed he was a day over 59 and a half.
You would not guess that.
We have another birthday tomorrow. If anybody sees or sees that he's got a video out, because I know he's got one out here recently. But Mr. Keith from Fishing and Stuff's birthday is tomorrow, so make sure you, if you see him, wish him a happy birthday.
I will have to do that. Get that thing saved here.
But I apologize for my tirade there a little bit, but just some
Yeah, I mean,
observations.
we don't really have a topic tonight anyway. We're just, it's
It
an
is fun.
unscripted,
I'm with
just
Brian.
whatever's on your mind thing, but
I'm with Brian. Don't be such an a-hole. Help people out.
yeah.
I keep seeing and hearing what can we do to build the community? Stop being a-holes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Help each other out.
I mean, just, yeah. No, I was wanting to go. I was wanting to go to the lake or to the river because I've been to the lake recently, but I wanted to go to the river this weekend and end up.
Shut up, Brian.
Then they, the stinking wind came in and everything else. It got real cold. But the biggest problem I was having was the fuel gauge on the Bayliner is working when it wants to work. And I would rather him just not work
or work. Yeah.
The intermittent, I don't care for that intermittent. And so I went back and tested the sending unit. The sending unit's working fine. And the resistance I'm getting at the sending unit, putting the meter on it right there, is not what I'm getting up at the gauge. So that just tells me that one wire between point A to point B has probably gotten water in it or something and is worn out. So that's actually what I was doing with the boat out there today. Was I was going to run me a new wire, get that in, because with that having an aluminum tank, I can't see how full that tank is.
No.
You know,
well, even if it's in the floorboard, even if
it's down between the stringers anyway. But I mean,
can't see it anyhow. Yeah.
You know, my Champion, my bass boat, I opened the rear lid and there's a plastic tank right there, and I could see it and I can watch it filling it up.
Yeah.
But,
hey, Ernest.
I was trying to explain to Christina. I said I don't trust, especially those old aluminum boat tanks like that. I don't trust them to shut off like a car's fuel tank would. I've overrun one before, so I said we got to get the fuel gauge. We got to get the fuel gauge back working.
Yeah, I don't like it when a fuel gauge doesn't work. I fought that on my boat for a while, got it straightened out. But if you're losing signal coming from the sending unit to the gauge, then it's got to be the wire. I mean, that's the only thing else.
Yeah. I mean, if you've got a volt ohm meter, I mean, we'll have a little bit of learning session tonight. But if you've got a volt ohm meter and put it on resistance on a marine circuit, the resistance scale is different than what would be, say, in a car. So full is going to be right around 0 ohms. 0 ohms should show full on that fuel gauge. 220 ohms should show empty. And what mine was doing a lot of the time, it was just showing not even empty. It was showing all the way down to bottom. And so I was like, no, I put the thing on it, and I think it was sitting about, I don't know, 70 or 80 ohms. So, I mean, it's about half a tank. But you put it on up there at the gauge, and it was reading, 2 or 3 meg ohms. So, I mean, that wire's just done.
Yeah. And it's not that big a deal to run a wire.
No, it'd be easy. I was going to run one today and ran.
Is it where you can just tie one wire to the other and pull it through?
Normally, I would say yes, but with that wire being what it is and probably having a break in it, I almost expect it to break in half as I'm trying to pull it through there. So, but we'll get it done. The purple eyes behind my ear. What the hell are you doing? Oh, that is one of those things you plug in. It's over by the cat feeder. And you plug these things in, and if you have any fruit flies, it attracts those fruit flies.
I hate the little damn things.
I hate those things, and it's got just like a big sticky pad on it, and that ultraviolet light gets them. So
I know exactly what you're talking about. Been there, done that before.
oh, here's oh, I took somebody off screen and I didn't see who it was. Let's get that one first. Yes.
By the way, happy birthday to your I think it was his wife, Greg Burgess. Yes. His wife's birthday was yesterday. She turned 71.
Oh, happy
Very
birthday.
nice.
So do you think microphones like you use make a big difference to invest in one?
I think they can. But that is one where you really need to look at the reviews on Amazon. Like if that's where you're purchasing it, look at the reviews. There are some high dollar, very professional microphones. This one is not one of those. Then they have some cheap ones, and then they have your midline, which seem to work. I do, anybody that's watched my videos, you see that I do a ton of voiceover work. If I'm doing a how-to video, I'll do the whole thing, and then I voice over it here as I'm doing the editing. And so it's been worth it to me. And this one wasn't expensive. This one was like $65 delivered. So
Yeah, that's not bad for a decent mic.
nope. And it comes with
they'll run specials throughout the year on different mics too. There's some really good ones, like Josh said. Some of them cost a lot of money, but there is some cheaper ones that have some really good sound to them.
Well, I will tell you this. I have an M Audio brand that I paid every bit of $200 or $300 for a few years ago. And this $65 one has a better sound than that expensive microphone.
I have a Shure that I don't use at all because of that. A Shure, that's one of the top brands there is.
And Shure was good stuff.
Yeah, but it just doesn't.
Need to get me an old.
I got to tell you, sometimes your voice doesn't match what you're using too.
There are. I mean, we used, when I had a CB shop open, you'd have guys, not everybody had a voice for an astatic microphone. Mm-hmm. Somebody needed a Turner or whatever else. It was just your vocal characteristics
are different. You can learn that if you listen to music, and people that sing will have their own mic.
Mm-hmm.
They have one they're going to use.
Jerry Parker's Baldwin Bash going to be December 27th. That's coming up here in a few weeks on a Saturday.
Why is it called Jerry Parker's Baldwin Bash?
Because we can't get Dick Clark to go to it.
Oh, okay. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I like Hank Parker.
I mean, I kind of look at it, if we put Jerry Parker's Baldwin Bash and then somebody comes to it and Jerry does his usual stuff, you can't never get mad at me and say I didn't warn you, because his name is in the title of the thing that you came to.
That's true. That's
so it's a what they call that, a public service announcement or something.
Is that lake freeze?
I've never seen it freeze. And it's been
the generating lake. I mean, sometimes some of the generating lakes do freeze.
I mean, I would say that maybe that cold side of it, I could see it freezing up down there, but the boat ramp's on the hot side. So
yeah,
I've never seen the boat ramp frozen. And, but we're going to have to find out, because somebody was telling me that, or Jerry was telling me that the boat ramp at Baldwin is closed right now. He thinks it's closed due to low water, and we had some rain. So
enough?
I don't know. We had a lot of rain. but we had like one giant big rain day, and then after that, it really hasn't rained much more. And Danny, there's another good one. Yeah, we name it after Parker. That way, if the fishing sucks, we can blame him.
Oh, that's a great idea. I just was curious. I thought there was a reason behind it.
Yeah, I mean, the water there has been open when I've been able to walk on Rend Lake and Crab Orchard and everything else. So,
okay, just curious about that.
I shared that with you too, so you could watch it later. I would not share that, FYI.
I mean, I need to look at it probably.
You might not want to look at it, but
oh wow!
Here, we'll get a giggle. Hold on. There's Miss Heather Stokes. What's up, dear?
Baldwin is located in southern Illinois, Brian. It is. It's about an hour and a half roundabout north of me, or northwest of me. I had somebody asking me about that lake. Actually, my cousin was asking me about that lake the other day. He started talking about it, and he's like, "Man, I want to fish this." And I said, "Well, I said they're on their holiday hours. I said they're open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m." He's like, "Do they close it?" I said, "Yeah, they will lock the gate." I said, "And you're in trouble at that point."
Yeah, they don't mess around there.
No, and it depending on who you either get a guy that's kind of nice about it, or you get a guy that's like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, like that guy that came through here that one year, and it was like, "It's this time. We're gonna close the gates here in 10 minutes."
Yeah, he come through that the one that I'm thinking of come through at 2 o'clock and he's like, we close at 4. Okay. And he come driving back down the levee about 5 minutes later, and he's, "Why aren't you packing up?" I said, "Because it's not going to take me 2 hours to walk the mile to get out of here." So I said, I'll be out by the time you go and lock the gate. I said, if not, I said, I got the master key in the truck. So I got a big old set of bolt cutters, and I can cut that chain.
Yeah.
QC Brian, yeah, like I said, it's about an hour and a half for me. Danny's got the master key too.
It's 5.5 hours for us.
Parker said it's a different guy.
If not, the Mississippi River is not that far away.
Well, that's true.
And I'm sure we could all hang out in Parker's Cove.
Parker's Cove?
Any of his bank spots.
Oh, well, yeah. I thought Parker's Cove is down on Crab Orchard.
Oh, Brian, quit crying.
Oh,
you got a private helicopter and a private jet. Brian. You be all right.
He's got a helicopter, and I'm mad about that.
Yeah.
That's something I always thought I should.
When you got that Brian B money,
I got you. Oh yeah,
they call him Brian B Ballin for a reason, and mostly it's because he's crying because he ain't fished in 4 years.
Oh. Well, I don't understand that, but.
So did anybody else get in the drawing for the Top Cat while we were?
I have not seen anybody, so I'm going to give it till 7:45 p.m. That's less than 4 minutes from now, because I'm showing 7:41.
Yep.
If you post it in chat, I will add you.
Or hang out in Parker's tent. I don't know. Have you ever seen him put up a tent? You can go over to my YouTube channel and watch him.
Nubbies, yes. Baldwin is a giant rectangle lake.
Yeah, the water flows in and flows back around just to cool
they've got a channel on the east side of that lake that runs up from the plant, goes up to the northeast corner of the lake, and then just basically funnels out at that north levee. And they draw in water from the.
It's full of fish.
It's full of fish. It is full of fish. I mean, we've not caught anything huge out of Baldwin, but we have caught lots of fish.
Great
numbers, yeah. Some of the numbers that you guys have posted from down there, well, you and I had a good time.
Well, you and I had once we left where Parker told us to fish and went where I thought we should be, we start catching fish. But
I've seen some numbers come out of there that's unbelievable. Some of you guys have caught.
Oh, yeah.
There.
Well,
but
Jerry
there's a reason for the Baldwin rule.
There's a reason for the Baldwin rule. Yeah,
I mean, it's pretty sad that Baldwin has cost friendships.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Jerry says it's also a great bass and hybrid striper. Like, I've never caught a bass out of there, but I have caught the stripers out of it. Because it was only recently that they changed the regulations on that lake to where, because it's got a 50 horse limit. And for years, it was if you had an engine over 50 horse, you didn't fire it up. You could not fire it up.
Not even a load.
Not supposed to. We all did, but
right, you have to.
And now it's a run what you brung lake. It's still a 50 horse limit, but if you got a 200, you can run it at idle speed.
Yeah.
I see nothing wrong with that on any body of water. If you're not,
and I said and I argued for that for years, because we have a ton of very nice lakes down here that are horsepower restricted. And I was like, probably more than half of our lakes are 10 horse limits down here. I was like, well, when I got rid of my John boat, I said, well, paying tax dollars to these things, but I can't use them. And they finally updated it. IDNR updated that on a lot of their lakes.
Yeah, we used to have that. Like here, they called them 9.9 lakes.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yep.
10 horse limit.
Yeah, they did. They took that away, and you can use your motor, but you cannot go more than idle speed.
I'm okay with that.
I've seen some people with well over 50 horsepower just take off rocketing across that lake. I don't do it, but
it's not that big of a lake to really need to do that. It's not that big of a lake.
No, it's not that big a lake, but
I tell you what,
if when you find them, I'll put me a piece of tape across that one on that 150, and now it's a 50.
That's right.
Yeah.
I wonder how that'll work out for you.
You're probably okay until you get seen.
It'll work till you get caught. Yeah.
Yep. It'll work till you get caught. Baldwin is the lake where I spanked Chad, Josh, and Heath during. Oh, that's right. And where Parker sat there on that point catching bass after bass.
Yeah, he did too.
You did. I am never going to complain about being beat in a bass tournament. That's fine.
Mark, that's what you need to do right there. Just put 99 decals on it. My 99, I changed the carburetor out on it. It's a 15.
Just by changing the carburetor.
That was the only difference in that particular year set of Johnson Evinrude motors.
Wow.
The 99 was a 15 carburetor, basically with a restrictor plate.
So, Josh, who's it going to be?
Let's run our thing. We didn't have anybody making sure.
Pay attention.
I was watching, but I didn't see anybody. So let's get our screen.
Well, Brian's not going to get in it. He's scared.
No, Brian, be scared. All right, pick a wheel. So we're going to spin this once because whoever gets it, and the other one is the alternate. It makes it very easy this time.
It is very easy.
Yeah, no, you have to spin it twice because the person that gets second, they still want to show that they were picked.
Okay, we can do
Come
that.
on.
Too. Boom.
Round and round it goes. Who would land on? Nobody knows.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
It's
That's
James.
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 Congratulations, James.
And so let's spin again. You know how mad he's gonna get?
It'll probably come up like Mike Greenwell or something.
Wouldn't that be funny?
J Dog's gonna be our alternate there. Oh well. Yep, only 2 people this month, Heather. But it's December and it's coming into,
and January is not going to be a whole lot better, probably.
Because we're looking it'd be the December the 15th. So I mean that's the Monday before Christmas. I remember last year December was, I want to say, Austin from Fish and Fever, wasn't it?
Could have been.
Because I was trying to keep an eye on it, but we were at Caitlin's school Christmas program thing. So I've got my earbud in and trying to watch StreamYard and stuff while I was there till I could get back home. But
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. If I remember right, it was raining or really cold or something too. So
it was cold and really foggy out there for him.
Yeah, he was having some. That was one of those nights. I'll always ask our competitors to, let us know whenever they're off the water. But he was one, and I'm like, I definitely want to know when you're off that water.
Yeah.
Was James our second time competitor?
James is our second time competitor, I believe.
I think it's right.
Yeah, because the last 2 have been brand new
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
J Dog has messaged me back and said he thinks it's rigged. Nah, I'm kidding.
Okay, James, your Venmo went through, so we're all good.
Share the wealth. All right.
Oh, I just got a reply from Parker. Oh, that's actually not a bad deal. Christina sent me a Seagate 22 terabyte external hard drive on Amazon right now, $229.99.
That's worth the money.
That is 100% worth it.
Worth the money. How many of you got filled up?
How many what do I have pulled up?
Hard drives.
Oh, how many do I have filled up?
Filled up.
Let me look.
How long does it take to fill one up with video stuff?
Oh, it don't take long. I mean, I've got a 1 terabyte dedicated just to the video, like whatever video I'm working on at that time. So like it gets its own drive, and then I've got another 1 terabyte that is just for Adobe and Corel to use as what I call a scratch drive. They can put their temp files there and stuff, and that's just to keep the thing running fast. But I've got a 4 terabyte full, a 6 terabyte half full, another 4 terabyte probably about half full. Yeah. Probably have quite a few.
Yep.
I'm going to get that. I know this isn't our. Where's this thing at here? I know this isn't our Black Friday show because we did that last Monday, but this is it's a really good deal. I'm going to drop that in chat. 22 terabyte external hard drive, USB 3, $229.99. You can't beat that.
You can't beat that. What brand is it?
Seagate.
Seagate.
Seagate, my favorite brand.
I think Lyle should buy both of us one.
I think you
Why
should.
would I do that? They say Western's pretty good too. If you look at their reviews, they have good reviews too.
Christina loved them for a long time, and I kept telling her not to buy Western Digital, and I've never had anything but bad luck with them. And I think I finally converted her. She's a Seagate person now.
What was that one I told you about last week that was on such a 76
Yeah,
terabyte?
that was that 6 terabyte. That was like 109. It was
Crazy.
that was a Seagate.
Yeah, that should have probably bought one of those.
Yeah, I'll probably pick me up one of those 22s.
I would think so. Yeah, as much stuff.
Some of these drives are getting older anyway. When they're 4 or 5 years old, you're on borrowed time anyway. It's time to get rid of them.
They just go bad, or
they will just fail at some. I mean, just the law of averages says they're going to fail at some point after that.
so then you lose everything that's on them.
Yeah, you lose everything that's on them.
No way to back it up.
I had that happen a couple years ago with a drive that didn't show any signs of trouble, and then one day was dead.
Wow.
Parker put a link in chat. He says that is a link for a Creole Guide Service raffle for a trip. All proceeds going to Steve Douglas, help him out with his expenses. So that's something to check out there.
There's J-Dog.
Hey, dog.
What? I didn't have anything to do with it.
He didn't have anything. Yeah, that's it.
It's because I didn't get the spin is why you didn't win, sir.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Danny said he saved a lot of money because of that show last week. He said he bought several battery packs and other items.
Their battery packs are handier than a pocket on a shirt.
I love a pocket on my shirt.
You don't have a pocket on your shirt.
I don't have a pocket on my shirt today, but I usually do.
I usually do, though.
Whisker bent and river bound.
I mean, Josh is the one that was checking his Venmo for James's payment. I'm just saying.
I know, but I didn't check it till after I'd picked him. You know, it was just.
Well, Jason, you'll just have to get in next month again. That's all.
J-Dog is one that I could see going out there in January or February and flat tearing it up.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And there's not a lot of folks that I would, I mean, I'd love to see somebody fish every month, but I understand why we didn't have a January or February competitor last year.
Yeah.
I totally get it.
Yeah, after his last January outing, he may not be out in the month of January. So
I don't guess I heard about that one.
It was the last Winter Blues that I had. He went. He was in it.
Is that when he got shot at?
That might have also happened, but this is the day he pulled all of the bunks froze to his boat.
Oh, and he ripped off the trailer.
Well, back it up. So to start, a couple kids tried to launch in front of him, and they unlatched the boat up the ramp. The boat slid off, so they had to help these guys lift the boat back up on a trailer. Then he finally launches. The boat's frozen. It finally comes out, comes off the trailer and stuff. The boat comes off the trailer. He's sitting out there fishing, and all of a sudden, buckboards start freaking floating off of his boat in the middle of the river. I was like,
oh wow.
I felt so horrible.
No, I remember one live, and I wanted to say it was Winter Blues. Maybe it wasn't, but he pulled up, and it was foggy or something. He pulled up on somebody duck hunting, and they like shot at him or something.
I don't remember if it was that one or not, but it was.
He's in chat. J-Dog will remember. You tend not to forget when you've been, instances where you've been shot at. You just tend to remember that.
Oh yeah, I forgot he had 6 inches of snow in the boat that day that the bump boards all popped off.
Oh wow.
I'm surprised he ever talked to me again after that.
You want a good one about getting, being slick in the boat. we had gone, my buddy Heath and I had both launched down at Metropolis on the Ohio one day. We were both going to go suspend drifting. And I think I had Caitlin with me, and he had his girlfriend and her little girl with him. We get out there, we get the boats launched and everything, and his he had a power drive trolling motor, and it wasn't wanting to go. The shaft was hanging up. It didn't want to go up and down through there. I kept a can of silicone spray that you spray on that trolling motor, let it go through there. So I toss it over to him. He catches it. I toss it to his hand where he catches it. He sprays his trolling motor down, goes to throw it back in my boat with me turned around doing something else. That stinking can, of all the places it could have, anywhere it landed in that boat, it would have been fine, except for the corner of an anchor tine. And that's where that can landed. And it went poof. And silicone spray went from the front to the back and both sides of a champion bass boat with upholstered lounges and carpet and everything else.
Nice. Hey, Kevin.
I was just waiting to go. I was waiting to go for a swim. Hello, Kevin.
I can see you tried to go to sit down and just slide off the.
What in the hell are you doing? He's like, I thought you were going to catch. I said, I wasn't even facing you.
Yeah, Jay said they missed his face by 12 inches.
Yeah, it's been a long time, Kevin. Good to see you in here, buddy.
Yep.
Danny said they drew lames. That's not very nice, Danny.
They drew what?
Jody was asking who got picked.
Oh, here comes Cool Cats. Hey, I ran downstairs. Who did the wheel pick? I guess maybe he needs to go to the alternate since the person that got picked didn't want to watch.
He didn't watch, yeah. Oh. There we go. I won, James. Sorry. No, Parker. I did get a picture. I guess Danny had a birthday party yesterday.
Yes, James, as in you. You were picked, sir.
Let's see here. Whoa. Did you know that Danny Stone had a birthday party? It looks like he had a good time. James, it's going to be Monday the 15th. That's 2 weeks from today. So we'll get you all set up. The good thing is I think I still have the actually, I know I have all the thumbnails saved, so I can go back and just tweak it a little bit, and that'd be good there.
J-Dog's got a point because it's getting colder earlier this year, seems like, in my opinion.
You know,
it is. It's cooling off, and I hope it just gets it done and out of its system, and we can go back to normal.
In early spring, that'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll get your hopes up.
When I was younger, and I'm talking about teenagers, I used to get snow on my birthday the last October, a lot of years. And it would start snowing in October. It would snow all the way till March, and after.
But then the full ice age hit and things changed.
We haven't seen.
Chad, you know what's flipping awesome about that is I was just Googling when was the last ice age.
How long ago was it?
11,700 years ago.
It's a funny thing about that ice age, Josh. Global warming started at that point and has been warming up ever since, but it's just now becoming something to deal with. And you think about that.
Okay, Greta,
I set him off, didn't I?
Greta, calm down.
Global warming started
How
after
dare
the
you?
last ice age.
How dare you?
So,
Oh, well, we've gone over. We did good. We made it till 8 before we lost control, but
can we talk about Joe Biden now?
No.
no. We're going to remind all the kids to be good. Lyle's
That's right.
updating his list
And
every day
adults
now.
too, Josh. Adults too.
And adults do. I don't have no chance. So
Me
You
neither.
don't know that.
did you listen to the song I sent you today though?
I did not. I was in the middle of a call with my boss. I opened it and then I was like, I'll watch it and then or listen to it later, and then I never did.
I had AI make me a song called Santa Looked a Lot Like Lyle. And it turned out really, really good. Ryan said it's after 9, let her rip.
That's right. Well, I have some things to say about that subject. And Chad reels me up.
I think that's a good topic for Wednesday night's show.
No. Because
I mean, I think it just
we're
goes
already on the verge there now.
Oh shoot.
Really, James?
No, I think next week I've got show topic in mind. I'm not going to say that, but I'd planned on it for this week, and then I got our whole household got the plague last week, and the kids had it Monday night. About the time that the show was getting over Monday night, both of the kids were sick. And Christina was sick the next day, and I made it to Wednesday night. And so I spent all of Thanksgiving in bed asleep.
Nice.
Which is not where I wanted to be.
No.
Hey, speaking, we're going to go back to the beginning of the show. So I think it was yesterday I shared a link. Some of you guys might remember him, Clint Seeger, Circle Hook Productions. He's actually came out with a mobile catfishing game called.
I saw that. I want to try that.
Pontoon catfishing something tournament. I have played it 4 or 5 times. It is actually kind of fun. So if you go to my Facebook page and scroll down just a little bit, you'll see where I've shared that, and you can play it on your phone. And he's kind of just released it, but he's making a bunch, updates and release them as he goes. But it's kind of fun.
I'm going to go grab that link real quick. Give me just a second here. And I'm going to put that in chat because I've been wanting to try it. And that is not what I needed.
Be sure anybody that gets out fishing to send your images of your catches or deer or anything else to pics at the weekend angler to get them on the bragging board for next week.
Now, we used to have an overlay for the bragging board, but somebody deleted it. I see.
Deleted it, but can't delete the freaking intros.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here.
Right, Kev? Kevin says, yeah, in true fashion, I can't catch anything over a 50-pounder. It's a true life game.
It doesn't have to be over 50 pounds to get in the bragging board.
No, he's talking about
it's not about the game.
Being realistic. You can't catch anything over.
Oh, excuse me.
There you go, Josh. Thank you for sharing that.
I'll drop that in there one more time. Yeah, I've been wanting to try that, and I just haven't had time to play it yet. So
he's like I said,
it looked really cool.
It's fun, and he's making more and more things as he's thinking and talking to people, and just trying to add to it, I guess you could say. There you go.
I need to find out what programming language he used.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then we can make a game about Lyle catching bass.
Yeah. Yep.
What
I was messaging earlier. He said Actually, I think he posted it. He was up almost all night last night working on this game.
Ugh.
That's fun. There he is. Circle Hook Productions.
Hey, there he is. We just
Hey.
dropping your link, buddy.
I got a bone to pick with him though, because I fought one fish on this game earlier today as I was sitting on a conference call listening to him and I was playing the game at work. I fought this fish for 4 or 5 minutes and it broke me off. I want to know where that fish went, Clint. This is BS. I know it was a world record, and now I have no proof of this fish. Anyway, but you know what? It's December 1st.
Gonna be Christmas before we know it.
Oh, bah humbug.
That's your day to shine, buddy.
I know.
No,
Look, he's already wearing red shirts and
growing the beard out.
growing the beard out.
I mean, about like every week, we'll end the show, and my son will come running here and jump in my lap and say, "I need more Hot Wheels City."
Hot Wheels, yep.
You
Sure
always
does.
got Hot Wheels City.
We need to end the show. My food's cold.
Well, let's end it here. We don't have a brag board or nothing tonight, so everybody, appreciate you watching this week, and we will be back. Should have a really good topic next week. You guys want to do? We get your notebooks ready because it's going to be one of those learning topics. And then the week after that, we'll be fishing with James on the Cool Cats machine. So, 2 good shows.
Good.
Sounds good to me.
Have a great week,
Thanks
everybody.
for watching. See you next week.